Lionel Nelson here, and welcome to A Father's Note, promoting fathers through building men.
Let me ask a question. Are we raising young black angry men? I just have to ask that question. And the reason that I ask that question because I see so much young black men killing without any remorse. It grieves my heart, it grieves my spirit that so many young black men at the ages of 16, 17, 18 years old are going to prison for life, for taking another life. What has gotten into them to not value life, not even their own life, that they would senselessly shoot up other people and for no reason at all? Well, according to us, or how we may look at it, standing on the outside looking in, that there's no reason for this. My question is where are they getting this from? Why are they doing this? Why is it so easy for them to do this? And I really believe that if you ask the actual question, I believe that it all goes back to the home. What's going on at home? Are our young men being raised to have anger, not being taught how to handle their anger? Are they being taught to deal with conflict with anger instead of dealing with conflict with understanding and with a moral compass? I just have to ask this question. I was looking at statistically, there was one article that I came across that said that 60% of crime committed in America is committed by black people. But yet still we're only 14% of the population. The question is why? I am really, really troubled by this. And I just wish that all men, and let me stop right there and let me say this up. We have some adult men that are supposed to be mature men that don't know how to control their anger, that allow their emotions to get the best of them, therefore causing them to make irrational and bad decisions. Let me tell you something. There's always going to be someone better than you. The question is, though, do you want to live to see tomorrow? And of course you do. But yet still, you want to prove a fact. You want to prove that, hey, I'm this, I'm that. I got it together. But my question is, when I grew up, man, we of course we fought. We would fight one person 2-3 times a year or during the summer. But then we'll turn around and still play sandlot football together or play some pickup football or basketball games together, even though we don't threw blows. It never was to the point where it's that we feel that we did not value life, whereas that we feel we had to go home and get a gun and shoot somebody, kill somebody. Man, what is wrong with us? Man, we have lost it. And the sad thing about it is that we are destroying ourselves. But yet still, we're supposed to be all about black power. We're supposed to be all about supporting black people. How is it possible that you would want anybody, any culture, other culture, to want them to support us when we are destroying ourselves? We're not even doing right by ourselves. Listen, man, we got to do something. And it all starts back to the homes. And I'm going to say something here that some of you may find very controversial. But if you ask me, the civil rights movement had its good, but it also had its bad. And the bad is that civil rights movement, what it did, that movement, it pulled the father out of the home. And therefore so if you remove the father out of the home, there's a void there. And you know who filled that void? The government. The government came in and filled the void of the fathers and therefore say, hey, listen, you don't need a man, woman. We can take care of you. We can provide for you. We can give you all the things that you're going to need for you and your child or children. No, the government can't do that. Give you everything, such as a structure, such as a foundation. It's a sad sad day that when we think that the government can come into the home and replace the man, can replace the father. And this whole tactic, what it has done, it has dumbed down fatherhood. It has devalued the father in the home. We got to change that. So I just put out a clarion call to all fathers who think like I think, who realize and understand their importance, their value to the home, to their sons, to their daughters, to the mothers of their children, to their wives. Man, we got to speak up. We need you to reunite, and we need to be more voiceful. Teaching our young men how to deal with conflict without aggression. Because all aggression, when you throw aggression at conflict, all it does is just create more conflict. An eye for an eye, tooth for the tooth? No, that is not how we should be living. So we need to change that. How we change that is by putting fathers back in the home. And I challenge you, fathers, man, do your part. Do your part. Get out of the streets. Stop selling dope. Who cares if you own 15 guns, a AK? Who cares about that? But the most important thing that you should value, you're not. And that's your children. Being there for them, mentoring them, teaching them how to cope with conflict in a moral way instead of an immoral way, i.e., taking another life. We got to fix this. Stop raising angry men. Mothers, your aggression toward your sons is just making him even more aggressive, more rebellious. You can't raise a man to be a man. You can't do that. So stop trying. There's so much I can say on this subject, but I'm going to stop right there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with me or do you disagree? And while you're there, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like and share. We'll see you in the next video. God bless.